It's a good ass vibe, good ass time whenever we link, whenever we meet. Good ass mood, good ass drinks, good ass rap on this good ass beat. It's hot, it don't need a hook, and I got flights I need to book. Good ass rhymes, good ass bars, good ass flow, good ass job, and I'm making good ass dough. I talk what I talk, know what I know, and keep it real. This a good ass show, that gas with Darius and Shell.
We do a little different today, man. We online. We live from not Philly, but we in Louisville because we got some competition going on right now. But you know, your boy 2G said we got.
Yeah, I'm saying it's your boy Shell Trevon, man. You know, follow me on Instagram, SHELLTREVON. Let's go, gas.
And we got my boy out in Philly via Millersville for the competition. Coach, should we call you Coach Now?
It's Coach Knob.
Coach Nah, yep. Coach Nah on the gram is Coach Nah number.
Yeah, man. We want to thank Coach Nah for coming over here, man. Man, every person we bring him here, we bring him for a real reason. The reason why we bring Nah here because I mean he's a pillar in the community. He lead the boys in the right way.
Facts.
He got a whole organization.
Facts.
You know what I mean? You could talk about the organization a little bit later. He's been coaching kids from Pee-wee to all the way up to NFL level, man. He making a difference out here.
Out here saving lives, man.
Yeah, you know what I mean? Because where he come from, it ain't really easy. Ain't many people to look up to. But I know there's a lot of kids out there that can really call him at the drop of a dime, and he's there to answer. So, man, we respect that.
For sure.
And, you know what I mean?
Give him some guidance, keep him out the street.
Appreciate it.
You know what I mean? We appreciate it.
For sure, yep. Appreciate it, man. I'm just trying to give back, giving what I ain't have growing up. That's all. Well, a lot of us ain't have growing up. You know what I mean? That's all.
Yeah. So you got a tournament that you do every year, man. It's called Beat the Streets. It's a 7-on-7 tournament. It's for the kids. You know, football is something that you love, so you want to show other kids. Where did that come from, man? Like, where did that idea come from, and what made you think that, like, yeah, I can have this whole tournament and have like the best kids from our city playing it?
So it started me and my homie. I came from rough upbringing. Me and my mom, we bounced around all through North Philadelphia. For those who know, or don't know, North Philly could be rough. And then we wound up moving. I lived all over 6th and Dolphin, 17th and Burt's, lived all over. Then we wound up moving to around Kensington, Allegheny. So, I already thought North was like a little rough, you know what I'm saying?
Say you went from the hood to hood.
I went down, listen,
I'm
man.
saying, yeah, you don't know, like, he just went from, you know what I'm saying, some real struggle to another struggle. Like,
you know what I'm saying? So I went down K&A, and I'm like, what? I thought I was living in another country, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? It was anything you could think of, I done seen down that joint, bro. Anything you could think of, I done seen down Kensington, Allegheny, you know what I'm saying? So, I didn't have a lot of guidance. I didn't have a lot of mentors growing up, but I always was a good athlete. You know what I'm saying? I was real good in football, real good in track. I went to Northeast High School. One thing my mom did was she tried to show me, different and better things, more of life or whatever than my environment. Which I, now being an adult, I thank her for that. Because growing up, I didn't see the bigger picture. I'm like, I'm trying to go to Gratz. I'm trying to go to Kensington. I ain't trying to go with these white people up Northeast, man. But now I thank her today. Like, I thank her for that, though. You know what I'm saying? Because going there, I saw a different side of, of the world, or the life. Like, damn, it's, people not going through what I go through every day. You know what I'm saying? So going to Northeast, you know what I mean? I played football, like I said. I was a real good athlete, but I had horrible grades. You know what I'm saying? But I was such a good athlete that schools was trying to look out for me. Like, look, just take this test, do this class, I'll get you in. And, that didn't work out. And I wound up catching the case, you know what I'm saying? I beat the case. I took 2 years off from college. I was 18. So look, I was 18. I graduated Northeast. I went to Shippensburg for the Act 101 program. If you're not familiar with the Act 101 program, you have to take 2 college courses and get a C or better. I had got a B in one course, and I had got a 68.5. So I
that's just to get you
just to get through to the university. You know what I'm saying? So it was college psychology where I got a 68.5 in. So mind you, I didn't do no homework in high school. I ain't study. I ain't do nothing to going from that to college psychology. You know, that's a big jump. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah,
So I'm like,
for
shit,
sure.
I did good. I'm like, I did good at 68. Like, you know
Right.
what I'm saying? So that didn't happen. I got a D. So they're like, look, go to CCP, take 3 courses, and then we'll get you back in. So, you know, I was a little hurt by it because, you know, I was really trying. I was really studying, trying. I didn't have no study
Yeah.
habits because I never did it before. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
So I come home, they give me the letter saying, look, take these courses. I go to CCP. But at the time, my neighborhood was on fire. You know what I mean? A lot of my homies were just getting killed. You know what I'm saying? And I felt like, damn, if I don't get out of here, either I'm going to die or go to jail. And it's crazy because
Facts.
I already and I'll be honest, I wasn't an angel. You know what I mean? I did things, and I had the best behavior and the best attitude. You know, and just like any other young boy in the city, you know, we had anger issues and all that. You know what I'm saying? So I just knew how I was, and at that time, you know, I was already hurt from what happened with the Shippensburg situation. That I was, you know, any little thing I was gonna snap.
Mm-hmm.
So I already had in my mind like something gonna happen to me. I almost got shot. Like so, 2 weeks later, I almost got shot, and then by the end of August, early September, I wound up getting locked up. So, I was fighting those cases, and then I wound up going back to school. I went to Lackawanna during college. Went to Lackawanna. My first year, I was in a rotation doing good. My second year, you know, I was starting. I wound up breaking my ankle. The first game of the season, first half, we was playing wide there. I break my ankle.
Damn.
So I'm like, damn, what I'm gonna do now? You know what I'm saying? Then
Yeah.
after that, my girl at the time, she's my wife now. My girl at the time though, she like, I'm pregnant. So I'm like, God
Damn.
damn, I can't catch a break. You know what I'm saying?
God damn.
So
Sure.
I'm battling like, damn, should I keep playing? I got people in my ear like, yo, keep playing. Your kid just a baby. He don't know nothing. Just keep balling. And then my girl in my ear like, yo, I need help. You got to come home. So I'm like, fuck it. I'm gonna just give up football and come home and be a dad because I grew up without a dad. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So I'm like,
You want to be there for your
I
kid.
yeah, I want to be there for my kids. So I did 2 years of college. So I might as well get my degree. So I said, I'm gonna go to Cheney. I'm gonna go to Cheney and just be a student. So I go to Cheney, and my uncle talked to me like, yo, you might as well play. You up there, you might as well play. And I'm like, no, my mentality, like my mental, I really wasn't focused on playing football. You know what I'm saying? I had a son on the way. So,
Yeah, he
I
know
go to
about that. Darius know all about that. You know what I'm saying?
yeah. So look, I go to Cheney. It's funny because the Cheney head coach, he knew the guy that was recruiting me out of Shippensburg, and he see me at Lackawanna. And this is why I knew Cheney was different, bro. The head coach pulled me to the side, was like, yo, why you here? I'm like, what you mean? He's like, yo, why are you playing for Cheney? Like, you shouldn't be here. So I'm
Right.
like, what? Like, the head coach telling me this? So I'm like, damn, they really must be that bad, you know what I'm saying? And then so I was there on a team, but I was there physically, but mentally I never was there, you know what I'm saying? Because I
Where
had
was you?
bro, I ain't gonna lie, that was one of the depressing times of my life, bro. Like seriously,
Yeah.
like I really was going through it. Like, you know what I'm saying? I ain't really show it as much, but like mentally, man, I was in a bad space, you know what I'm saying? Because like I had a
That's
son on the way, and
That's crazy. You say that the stronger people. I mean, I could choose like I say that to this day. I'm like the most religious person that's like
yeah,
what he's supposed to do was you, because we could be in the middle of a basketball game and game go to 11, it's 10-10 tied up, and it's time to pray, and you were like, no, I gotta go leave and go wash up and go pray. I don't know no other person that's really that disciplined as you. So I didn't use that as like how disciplined you are. So for you to say like you was
You was in a bad
one of your
place.
lowest places in life,
but that's what got me through though, bro. Like that spirituality and being close to my and practicing my religion. Yeah, honestly, if I didn't have that, I don't know where I would be, where I would have been at that time. Because like I said, I was my early 20s. I had a son on the way, and I ain't had $5 to my name. You know what I'm saying? Like I was that broke.
Right.
So I didn't care about playing football. You know what I'm saying? So after that season, I wound up commuting, and I was working, and then as I was working, and I was talking to my homies, I was like, I mean, we really went through a lot because, like I said, I really seen and did a lot of things in my neighborhood that I'm not proud of. So we used to always say like, yo, we beat the streets. You know what I'm saying? Like that was our little slogan. Like, and then I started putting like tagging it on on my Instagram post. My kids about to come in, so you hear a little noise. That's them. But
Cool, that's cool. They all ballers?
yeah, they all track, boxing, and football.
Okay.
So, but yeah, so me and my homies, that was our little slogan, like beat the streets. We beat the streets. You know what I'm saying? And I would hashtag it on the gram. Like I would put a post. It might be like beat the streets or break the cycle. And then I'm like, yo, I gotta really like turn this into something because I know it's a lot of kids out here that went through what I went through.
Right.
So, and that's what I did for the most part. I was working in the school district. I wound up starting not starting, but I wound up running a mentoring program. It was called Men of Spoons, and we would meet every Tuesday, every week, and I would like really get.
What's it called again?
Together. It was called. So the name. It's in the Northeast.
Northeast?
And yeah, it was in the Northeast. That was a Northeast middle school, and the group, the name of the school for the most part. You know what I'm saying? And we had some deep conversations. Like people might be surprised. It's like 7th, 8th grade kids that commit, trying to commit suicide because they go through so much. You know what I'm saying? So I was there to be the big brother, uncle, father figure for a lot of kids. So that's what kind of started the mentoring thing, which led into the 7-on-7 tournament. So I was like, look, Easter break, the kids need something to do. Everybody home. Let me try to figure out something to get the kids out of the street. And that's when I came up with the 7-on-7 tournament. You know what I'm saying? So this is my 5th year. I just did it. I had kids that's playing Power 5 football to, kids that's about to graduate college now, you know what I mean, from that tournament. So, something so small, something so small, I never thought it would be big like that, you know what I'm saying?
Like I said, I just was trying to help out the kids, and then it went from that to me starting my own training business. You know what I'm saying? So like I know Darius, you kind of mentioned it earlier. I was training Darius from the Eagles. You know what I'm saying? Like that was major. Like we have Eagles bulls. Like you know what I'm saying? To be like, yo, I'm training this bull now. Like you know what I'm saying? Like that was major for me.
Yeah, that's a big deal, dog. For real.
That was
what I'm saying. I was about to go run a lap. You know what I'm saying? I see play safe.
Right. Right. So that was like again, like I was a huge Eagles fan growing up. My dream, like as a kid, like I gotta play for the Eagles, like.
Right.
So I didn't do what I needed to do academically, which led into me, the athletics. But now, I can say.
Coach told you that though, right? Like we grew up in the Philadelphia public system, and they don't really tell you that till the last minute.
I'm gonna keep it a being with you, nah. I'm gonna keep it a being with you. I didn't start paying attention to my GPA until colleges started coming to my school to recruit us. It was like, yo, what? It was like, yo, nobody told me that I'm supposed to be paying attention to this stuff, like. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
As much as they put us in like newspapers or like tell us that we balling and all this stuff, it's like, yo, like how do we get to the next level? Like how do we get out the hood? Like how do we take care of our families after that part though? I mean, I was just telling somebody earlier today, like my sophomore year in high school, I was getting letters from Georgia Tech, Maryland, Temple, and I never seen nobody from the hood go to college. So I'm like, there's no way they want me. There's no way. You know what I'm saying? Like I didn't even believe in myself. And how many like ballers did you see from your neighborhood that you knew was nice, but they just stayed in the hood? Like, you know what I mean?
Stayed in the hood. And I thought I was that. Yep, and I thought that was my reality. Like, man, I ain't going nowhere. Like, but when it changed when colleges started calling my house phone. I'm like, I ain't giving them my number. Who the hell gave them my number? Like, how they find me? I'm like, what the hell? I come home from school, my mom like, yeah, such and such called you, such and such called you. I'm like, me? They leaving voicemails. We had you had the answer machine back in the day in the crib on the house phone. I'm like, damn, they really want me. So that's what kind of sparked it. Like, oh, I got a shot. You know what I'm saying? And then I even now, like I train, like when I train and mentor these kids, I use me as an example. Like, look, you could be a 30-year-old guy that's trying to find his way, or you could do what you gotta do now and already be established, you know what I'm saying, and be able to provide for your family, you know what I mean? And I think by me being real and transparent with these kids, they gravitate towards me. You know what I'm saying? And by me being able to be humble enough to use me as an example and tell them about my failures, you know what I'm saying? And I'm being vulnerable to them. They open up to me, and that's how I always have a great connection and bond with these kids. You know what I'm saying? So,
how many kids you think came through your program so far?
that came through my program. So I started coaching. My first year of coaching was 2016, but I was just helping out. My actual first year, like really having a position group by myself was 2017, and I say I have about 12 from 2017 till now. I have about 12 kids either already in college on full ride or about to go to college on a full ride, and that's your period of time.
That's definitely making a difference. And
Yeah,
your first coaching experience in your high school, how did that
yeah,
feel?
yeah. Yo,
Yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, man. Like it felt amazing because I was actually doing what I wanted. Like I'm giving back to the younger me. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And one of the guys that I have, he actually gonna be a starting safety at Penn State this year, named Tyrese Mills.
Great.
And he felt his whole ninth grade career, his whole ninth grade semester, he fell right. Nobody knew about him. You know what I'm saying? He always was in trouble, always was fighting. And his birthday, the same birthday as mine. So it's like, yo, I'm looking at me all over again. He had the same attitude, same temper, everything. So I'm like, yo, this is scary. I kind of took him under my, I took him under my wing, man. He wound up becoming the number one defensive player in JUCO. And in high school, he was the number one safety. And now, he, like I said, he going in and started at Penn State. So like, that's huge to me. Like, you know what I'm saying? Like to see a kid go from so-called being a troubled team to actually playing at a big-time university for free. You know what I'm saying?
Like your oldest son.
From an old school. You know what I'm saying? So that was real big being there, and I helped change that program over there. Me, Coach Troy, Coach Dion, and some other coaches, we changed that program to make Northeast a powerhouse at that time in the city. You know what I mean? So that was a real good feeling. You know what I mean? Something I'm real proud about.
And that's kind of the good when you was an athlete there at Northeast to when you became a coach there. I know probably not a lot of people told you like, yo, bro, you gotta get your act together, you gotta get your grades up, you gotta do this to get where you want to go. So I mean,
Right.
you see where they like that, and you bring that quality there. So that's why you hear they talk to you about it, man. That's the shit you need.
Yeah, man. Right, for sure, bro, for sure, man. And like now, I'm just, like I said, I never had no, like when I was at Cheney with you, Dries, I never had no plans of being a coach or mentoring or nothing, that's just sometimes God just puts you in a position to do what you need to do, you know what I'm saying? And he showed me the way and I just followed and just kept going. I'm just keep building off that, you know what I'm saying? That's it, for the most part.
Believing in it.
Yeah, because the signs kept coming. I'm like, damn. Like I said, I'm trying to find my way in the world. I got family. I got married real young. I got married at like 22, 23. So I'm trying to like provide. I'm in family man mode at a young age. You know what I'm saying? I've been married since from 22 all the way up to now. I'll be 33 in October, God willing. So you know what I mean? I'm just like, damn. I gotta find something that I can provide for my family and something I actually want to do. You know what I mean? And then, like I said, God just kept sending me signs, and I just rocked out.
So, how did you make that transition from basically helping out your high school that you went to actually to now how did that transition happen?
So that last part again, it was breaking up a little bit.
I was saying, like, 2016, you basically like volunteered to help out run your high school football. You became a position coach, helped change the program, and now like you want to like one of the well-known trainers in the city of Philadelphia on the East Coast. How was that transition made? Like, what made you say like I can take people aside and make them better at their position? Like, where did that come from?
So people saw how the kids at Northeast developing, right? Like, one of them like
maybe losing.
You breaking up a little bit, nah?
You got low internet quality. Let's see you in the mountains in Louisville, man. Get out the mountains.
Yeah, I mean, stop at the McDonald's, get some Wi-Fi.
Don't go to Starbucks. So until we get him back, man, we got me and Show here. I don't know if you learned some things about another day, but I think that's really fire how you go back to your high school. You know what I mean? Trying to make a difference.
And Northeast was tough back then. I mean, when we was in
we played against them.
My first year I played against him, I got injured. Mm-hmm. It was honestly like he was talking about Lackawanna when he got his ankle broke.
Yeah. When
I played Northeast, I sprained my MCL in the first play of the game. Put me out for like 6 weeks.
Yeah, we played against him in 12th grade.
12th grade we got 12th grade they got
us. You back?
I'm back. I'm good.
Yeah. You in the mountains, man.
Yeah, I saw these trees. They lost service. So I'm not sure what part y'all didn't hear, but basically the transition went from people saw the development I had with the Northeast DBs, and then guys would come up to me like, "Yo, can you train my son?" And I actually, honestly, I'm be real. You know what I mean? I always be real. I was scared to train people. I'm like, "Yo, I ain't no trainer, man. Like, I just coached the kids at Northeast. That's it." But they like. So my first client, I was nervous as hell. Like I was nervous, bro. So I wound up training him. I did a real good job with him. He actually had a pro football guy training him. It was a guy that played in the league training his son, and he left that trainer and stayed with me. So that father told his homies told his homies, and then that's what sparked my training business. It's like that. Like again, like I ain't go to school. What'd you say?
High school age.
Yeah, it was high school kid. Well, no. He was they was going into high school. They was in 8th grade. It was 8th grade.
Go from starting at 8th grade high school kids to actually NFL players, bro.
So I was training. So I went from like 8th grade guys to high school guys, and then I went from high school guys to college guys. Like so, everybody in the city know each other in the football world. So like the high school kids know the college kids. So everything word them off. They like, oh yeah, the boy he's nice. Come check him out. So that happened, and then I'm not sure if y'all guys know level 40, the guy Greg.
Yeah.
Okay, level 40. So level 40. He trained me. He trained me a couple times when I was up Lackawanna in high school. He reached out to me like, yo, I think it's good for you. I love what you're doing. I think you need to come up here, come train, and take your business to another level. I said, this nigga tripping. Like, I ain't no trainer. Like, I'm like, you want me to leave? I said, bro, I got a job with this. I said, man, I got a union job with the school district, and I got a wife and kids, man. I can't leave that alone.
You could have retired from, because I know people in the school district. You know what I'm saying? You had a job that you could have retired from. You could have been good.
I said, you tripping. So I left it alone. COVID hit, and I was home. So I was home, and all the athletes like, yo, let's work out, let's train. Dad said me, I'm like, yo, it's a pandemic, and these boys trying to work out. So I wound up making a lot of money during the pandemic. So I had hit G up again, like, yo, you still want me to come up here? He's like, yeah, come talk to me. So I talked to him, and then I wound up joining teams with him. I'll start training there. So if you don't know, a lot of pros come through there. Miles Sanders, Micah Farson, Shahar Ward. Anybody you think of from the city came through that gym.
Yeah, I had no idea until you started going up there. I was like, damn, they really be up there training.
Yeah, it'd be a lot. I'm talking about top balls. Brandon Graham. So Brandon Graham was like the first Eagle up there. What'd you say?
I said Danny Garcia.
Yeah, Danny Garcia. Danny Garcia, cool boy stuff. Who else we had up there? The Morris twins, Kyle Lowry.
Damn.
Who else we had up there? We had a lot of people, bro. A lot of people. So I was up there training with them, and then once Darius got signed to the Eagles, he was looking out for somewhere to work out at. So he came up there with Brandon Graham and them. And, I just introduced myself to him, like, look, man, this is what I do. I coach DBs. I train DBs. He like, bet, I'm going to come check you out. So I said, all right. So now I go back to
Hey, yo, lay this off for me. Big Play Slay seems like he a real nigga, yo.
He a real nigga, bro.
Press conference, I'm like, yo, Big Play Slay seems like he a real nigga,
yo. Yo, he a real dude, bro. Like, I'm gonna be real, yo. He showed me more love. He not from the city, and he showed me more love than some guys from the city, bro.
Yeah.
Like, I could call him right. I call him right now. He gonna pick up, bro.
Yo, it's crazy, dog. I be seeing him like setting journalists straight and stuff like, yo, like don't talk to me like that. But yo,
I call him anytime I call and text. He hit me right back, bro. Like, he real. I got a lot of respect for him. Listen, I had this boy at Arnie Eaglesfield, bro. He was at Arnie Eaglesfield. Arnie Eaglesfield. Huh?
Yeah, they traded out of the Eagles field.
He was at I had Darius Slay from the Eagles at Arnie Eaglesfield, bro. Like, that's how it really is. You know what I'm saying?
Ready to work.
Ready to work. He's silly. He goofy. He a goofball. He joke all day. He don't take nothing serious. He gonna joke all. He work hard, but he joke all day. That's my guy, though. That's my guy.
So speaking of the Eagles, man, we say made some big moves in the off season. How you feel about them?
Yeah, I love it. You know what I'm saying? I'm a huge Eagles fan. I love it. Like, that linebacker they got from Georgia, man, and then that D tackle, I think that's gonna help the defense out a lot, man. Like, seriously. And then they got some more depth at linebacker. They got their boy Kaiser White. I actually played with his brother at Lackawanna, Kevin White. He went to West Virginia. They from Jersey.
Okay.
Yeah, they're from Jersey. Yep. Yeah,
they signed a safety today too.
Tart, 49ers.
Yeah, I just seen that today. Yeah, that's another good pickup too, man. Like, I ain't gonna lie, man. They putting the pieces together, man.
I argue with his Cowboys. I'm like, y'all had y'all change last year. Y'all best team was last year. Y'all did the same thing we did.
Right.
Y'all hit
Right.
Yeah,
right.
I'm not arguing with no Cowboys fans.
No, I'm done with them, man.
Because you know they're gonna fold at some point. At some point, it's just gonna be like, you know what I'm saying, they're gonna throw it away. I don't care who's on their team.
No, fuck out of here, Shell. You got the. You see what? He got the Golden State Warriors on his head.
Look now. I'm only wearing this joint because they beat the Celtics. I just couldn't. I couldn't have the Celtics win, dog. I couldn't have the Celtics win.
I can respect that.
Can't leapfrog the Sixers to win a championship, dog.
Right. I can respect.
We went through the whole process and all that, dog. Like,
I can respect that.
Can't leapfrog us, dog.
Right.
Real
right.
rap. So
I'm happy,
brother, for this weekend. You know what I'm saying? I don't care.
I'm happy Steph got it done, though, man. He deserves it. You know what I'm saying? He deserves it. That was a good job for him.
Think about KD though. They won it before KD and after KD.
That's true. I mean, he's still great. You know what I'm saying? The thing is with that though, they asked KD to go there. He didn't ask to come there. They traveled and went to go get him. A lot of people forget that. You know what I'm saying? It's not like he bagged them. They went to go get him. You know what I'm saying? He definitely one of the top scorers ever in the league, though. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. KD different.
But that core for Golden State though, they the real deal, dog. For real.
Yeah.
Yep.
No, it's not.
Yep.
Right now, you be you coaching Emotep right now, right?
What'd you say?
You said you coaching at Emotep right now, right?
Yeah, I'm at Emotep right now. Yep.
And last year y'all played in the state championship. I watched that game. I came down to overtime.
Yeah. Tough loss, man.
Play with negative yards.
Tough loss, man.
Doing that fucking overtime, man.
Tough loss. I think about that game every day, bro. I ain't gonna lie to you. I think about that joint every day.
What was like? I remember watching it. They first and they scored, and then y'all got the ball.
Yeah, so
that fucking went far and shit back. And
that was the third play. So we stopped them on defense. They kicked the field goal. Yeah. So they kicked the field goal. You know, Emotep, we don't got no kickers. We don't even have a goalpost at practice. You know what I'm saying? We practice at the playground. So we came in practice kicking field goals. You know what I'm saying? So they get a field goal. So I'm like, oh, we gonna win. I'm like, all we need is 10 yards to score. The scorer, we gonna win. They ain't stop us all game. You know what I'm saying? But what happened was the first play we had got a false start. First play was a false start. The second play we had got 5 yards back.
Yeah,
The third play, the snap go. We went to Wildcat. The snap go over the running back head, and it was 3rd and 26. And that's when I knew, like, all right, yeah, it's over with. You know what I'm saying?
Heartbreaking, man. Watching you on the state championship. I mean, I ain't even never got close to the state championship, but that's like a big, you know what I mean? Representing Philadelphia. Y'all played against the state championship. I forget.
Penn Trafford. They near they all the way out Pittsburgh near Ohio. Far out Pittsburgh. Yeah, all white. Everything all white team. All white team. I don't think they have a black person that go to these schools, bro.
Damn.
And then you know what's crazy though? They beat us and was talking crazy on Twitter, on the gram and all that, bro. Like they was talking like they was talking. No, but you know what though? It be crazy because they be talking like they black though. Like the kids on the team, like they be putting up memes and all that, smoking. They be smoking on Tough Pack and all that. They be talking like that. Like it be crazy.
You watch a lot of YouTube.
Yeah, bro, right. They be on YouTube too much.
So
but yeah, that was a tough one.
State championship playoff. I mean, atmosphere, like going from different places in the United. I mean, in Pennsylvania, because you know, like usually people here in Pennsylvania. But you know, you go to different cities. It's really like countries, like.
Yeah.
So it's definitely a good atmosphere. One thing I do like about MOTEP, we always play a tough schedule. So like, our first game of the season was in Pittsburgh. We played. Who did we play? We played Pittsburgh Central Catholic. They have Powerhouse 6A school.
Traveling to Pittsburgh.
Travel to Pittsburgh. I want to say Dan Marino went to that school, if I'm not mistaken. I think Dan Marino went to that school. And, you know, we from Philly. We go out there. We the enemy, man. As soon as we get off the bus, go back to Philly. Got overrated. I'm talking about, it was like college atmosphere, bro. It was like college atmosphere. They had a student section, and they was talking through from time we was warming up until we beat them. You know what I'm saying? And, like, I ain't gonna lie, that was college atmosphere, bro. Like, it was like that.
Okay, that's exactly how it be. They probably was all that shit off. They chest painted, face painted.
Yeah, they had a student section popping, bro.
I got a question for you now since you talking about college, because me and Darius be talking about this all the time. Do you ever think it's going to be a time where HBCUs are going to match up with like nationally ranked teams, like the Power 5 schools, like Alabama and all those? Because you see the number one ranked player went to
Jackson State. Yeah, Jackson State.
Yeah.
I think eventually. Only thing that separates them is the linemen. Like, if the HBCUs can get some of these top O linemen and D linemen, I think they can compete. You know what I'm saying? Because that's really what all separate them is that they be getting these big time O lineman guys. And Dion actually he wound up getting some of them too. So
you know what I say? The difference is.
What'd you say?
What I'm saying is like I think if you like the top 100 kids on HBCUs, I still like the Pop 5 would get more because like the supporters and stuff that go to the games, the people that like they play in front of 100,000 and stuff, and people don't really play the games, so that really makes a difference in bringing the money into the program. Like you tell a kid like you want to play in front of 50, you want to play in front of 3,000, or you want to play in front of 100,000. You know what I mean? The kid want to play in front of that.
And really like the facilities and all that type
yeah,
stuff.
That's true. But now you got that NIL money though. So now you don't gotta get the money from the boosters and all that. You know what I'm saying? Kids can make their own bread now. So that's what levels the playing field. And that's why Nick Saban was bitching because what Dre said What you saying is true. That was the old way, but now everybody can get paid now.
It's like every man for themselves now, kinda.
Yeah, I don't have to go to a big time school to get bread now. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think every HBCU. I don't think it's gonna be a lot of HBCUs that can compete, but I think one or two. I think one or two gonna be able to compete with some of them. You gotta think. Listen. You gotta think. Remember a couple years back, Appalachian State beat Florida and them. For Florida State, one of them, or Miami was one of them Florida teams. That was a D1 AA school.
They beat Michigan.
What'd you say?
They beat Michigan, like when Michigan's at the top.
It was one of them. I remember Appalachian State be like a Power 5 team. You know what I'm saying?
I remember that because it's the year we played Roman. We was in 12th grade. And the speech that our principal made was like, if Appalachian State can beat Michigan, we can beat Roman Catholic.
Hype y'all up. Hype y'all right up.
That's up right here.
And got smoked. Got smoked.
We said different like before the game.
But I'm gonna be real though, like and by being in the college and the high school zone, it's a lot of kids that's really Power 5 talent, but might got bad grades or might got and they gotta go.
Yeah, they don't got guidance, man. That's it.
So that's what I'm saying. Like HBCU definitely can. I feel like Jackson State gonna be one of them. You got Eddie George coaching now. You got Marvin Lewis coaching now. HBCU. You got a lot of top guys coaching HBCUs, man. What'd you say?
But that's why people like you are so special, bro, because you giving these kids guidance, man. Coming from where we come from, we don't think it's possible. You understand? We put everything on our shoulders as kids. It's like, yo, we just need so we know that it's possible. Just do what you gotta do, get your grades right, keep balling, like stay focused, like stay out the streets, and you can.
Right.
You don't really know how. Like, when I know that, like our hood and stuff like that, you can do this shit in the hood. I mean, everybody practice up. There's somebody that's good at you, but working out hard. You know what I mean? Against the country. So when you out there, you back in the city and niggas is like, oh, you good? So you like, I can chill today because I'm better than everybody here. There's somebody across the country good as you, but he putting that work in, so you gotta put that work in. And you tell him that. You know what I mean? That's what comes to get training. You teach them how to put that work in, you know, because like a lot of people, it's like good, but you're not putting that work in. You need both.
Yeah, I definitely,
grades right.
Keep the grades right. No grades, no play, man. You ain't gonna be able to play. You know what I'm saying? And then like I said earlier, I use myself as an example all the time. You know what I mean? Like, not those grades ain't enough.
They add like a little lady, but it's like hating on you. But really, a nigga that actually went through it, a person that went through it
from your hood, like you know what I'm saying, they get it. They get it when they
right. Right. And then you know what it goes
like eat this right here to get to the deep food. Like that's it.
Right.
You know what I'm
saying? My young boys went on a visit to Baylor, and one of the guys that was coaching at Baylor, he's from Philly, he went to Washington, and I played against him in high school, and he was saying like, yo, man, like, y'all coach was like that in high school. He really was nice, you know what I'm saying? Like, Darius know I quit a pick against Roxborough, you know what I'm saying? Darius know a little bit, you know what I'm saying?
You guys got to throw that in there. You got to throw that in there. We played now. What our senior? Oh, all right.
I played y'all my sophomore year too.
It was a bad job.
I cooked y'all my sophomore year and my senior. You know what I'm saying?
That fucked his ankle up.
Yeah. Sophomore year, they took me out the first play, bro. Yeah, they took me. No, it was one of the linemen. It was a lineman. It was one of white big white boy. You know what I'm saying? He go right on my knee and rolled on that joint. I heard that thing pop. Put me first play of the game, yo.
Y'all had Wave at running back. Y'all had Wave and y'all had a good linebacker.
Yeah. We had Train that year.
Train was
a dog.
Yeah. He was good. That's the only thing. Like back in the day, we had heart. Like the young boys they way more. They got technique is way better than ours and stuff. But we got way more heart. Like these young boys don't really have a lot of heart like that. You know what I'm saying? Like, but no.
Right now, how you be training the kids and stuff like that. We ain't never think about going to trainers and doing those drills for real. Like,
yo, I didn't do no D-back drills, bro. I didn't do nothing. I ain't do nothing.
Yeah, they getting personal trainers now. Like,
no, they get personal training at 8, bro. I be training kids at 8, 7, 8 years old.
You know who our personal trainers was? Each other.
Yeah, yo, let's go. Right, let's go to the field.
Yeah,
right.
You trying to go?
Right.
Yeah.
I mean, I used to work out at Gretsch every day by myself. You know what I'm saying?
Crazy.
Do you feel like you really important to the community? Because like if you saying like all this stuff was different from when you grew up to now and what you provide, then like do you feel it or you just like I'm just doing what I do?
That's my mentality. Like I'm just doing me. Like you know what I'm saying. But a lot of people show me love. You know what I'm saying. And they always remind me, like you know what I mean. I actually had like a special on I think it was Channel 6. Channel 6 had a little special and they came out and they heard about my story, and then the state rep heard about me too and they gave me an award. So a lot of like stuff like that be hitting me like, damn, I am doing a good job. Like, I'm like, damn, I got an award from the state representative. Like that's like, damn, that's big. Like I ain't never think I'd do something like that. You know what I mean? So, but like, to me, it's just like I'm just being me. I'm just helping out. Like I want to help people. I want to help kids. I want to help people that look like me. You know, or been through what I've been through. So I don't really. It only hit me when somebody remind me. You know what I'm saying?
So with Beat the Streets, what's one thing that you want to accomplish in the future that you haven't obtained yet, or that you would like to see?
Man, that's a good question. It's a good question, and I'm gonna be honest, I really don't know yet because I'm still like going. Like this wasn't planned. You know what I'm saying? So like.
Because it could be possible where you could be having Beat the Streets in like other cities. Like it couldn't just be it don't have to just be. You know what I'm saying?
That's
you can
true.
have it in all different hoods. You know what I'm saying? Around the country.
That's true.
Yo, come down to Tampa, dog. You know what I mean?
No, I'm gonna definitely come out there. I'm supposed to link with the boy. What's his name? Gold. What's the boy? He trained out there.
Oh, the boy from USA.
It's a few people that be like training out here.
Gold feet. What's his name? Gold feet. Something.
You know who he talking about.
I think I know.
You know who he talking about.
Got his name. He big. He big down there though. We had exchanged messages and stuff. I'm definitely gonna start training in other cities. But what I will say to answer that question, I would go small goal first. I want to see me get back to a bigger mentoring platform where I can mentor more kids and start a teen summit where kids can come and just talk and voice their opinions and express how they feeling and going through. Because I feel like mental illness and mental health is real big and it's starting at a younger age more than we realize. You know what I'm saying? Like, so that would be my goal, is really attacking trauma and mental illness for the youth, especially in Philly. Because we got young boys that's, and I was like this, and I feel like that's part of what was wrong with me. I was losing friends since I was in 7th grade. So you go from losing friends from 7th grade to you 30. That's a long time of just losing friends to gun violence. And how you deal with that? You know what I'm saying? We men, and in our culture, we don't just go and express that we sad or that we feeling down or we got mental problems. You know what I'm saying?
We see come down upon it.
Yeah, like you look like a nut. They gonna tell you stop bitching.
For sure, for human to go through.
We think it's normal because that's all we know. You know what I'm saying? Growing up.
And that was
normal, man.
Back up soon. And that's what I was saying, like, by going to Northeast, I saw, like, oh, the way I'm living ain't normal. Like, you know what I'm saying? I thought it was normal. Everybody in my block, none of them had a dad. So I'm thinking, I'm cool. I ain't got no dad. They ain't got no dad. My whole hood ain't got no dad. I went to Northeast, like, oh, shit, niggas got dads out here. Like, oh, shit. yo, man, like y'all really got dads, like it's really, you know what I mean? So
yeah, it's the thing. Like living down here in Florida, you could tell like in school we used to go to metal detectors. They like metal detectors.
And Dickie sets. Everybody in the city had on a Dickie set. Everybody in the city had on a Dickie set. It was just a different color. It was just a different color.
Yeah, Dickie sets and the state property jackets and all that. You know what I'm saying?
Just the different colors. That's it. You know what I'm saying? That's how you knew what school you went to. It's like what prison you went to. You knew by the color.
Right.
You knew like your friends from some grade to 30 years old that you mean that you lost every day. You tell somebody down here like, yeah, you know somebody got killed, they getting shot like
right.
You know somebody got shot like it's amazing, like it's like unbelievable, like no way you know somebody got shot. Nigga, it happens every week. So
yeah,
right,
like,
man. And then you know the actually, you know, these kids. And I can relate to some stuff. You actually seeing your friends get killed. Like you there to see your friend get killed. Like that's traumatic. Not even your friend. It could be a stranger. Like you know what I'm saying? Cause I use myself as an example. I remember in 8th grade. See, the first time I saw a dead body, I was 10. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So to be 10 to see a fresh dead body laying on the ground, that do something to a kid.
You and remember that's PTSD.
You remember. You never forget it.
Yeah, I seen him get killed.
That's PTSD.
Nigga literally sitting in the corner in the chair. My mom was dropping my friend off. I probably like in 8th grade or something like that. And nigga ran up to him, gave him a headshot, and my mom started backing up down the street fast as shit. Like we in the car, like what the fuck just happened? Like we thought it was fake, and it was like nigga just got put down like right there sitting in the corner. And
just think about it, bro. Like the guys that in the military, that's in the army, they seen that same stuff and they come back mentally messed up. We live it every day.
We was children.
You know what I'm saying? As kids, we go through the same thing that they see every day. We go through it as kids and still got to try to maneuver in the world like nothing wrong. You see what I'm saying? Like,
and they want you to act like everything is normal, but it's like, yo, I've seen different things than you've seen. Like,
right, man.
Than you.
I feel like I really wish I could, and I think I might try to put it together, man. Like, really get like. And not even just white people, because you got some black people that just grew up in a different neighborhood that don't understand. But I wish I could get some of them just to come in our communities and just see how it is. You know what I'm saying? See what we go through on an everyday. You know what I'm saying? And then I think they might have a better understanding of why we act the way we act, or why they think we so violent. It's not that we violent, it's just that you kind of got to adapt to your environment. You know what I'm saying?
You kind of have to be. You kind of have to be because you know what I'm saying, like when I lived in Philly, dog. Even to walk out my front door, you gotta look out the window before you even step out the door. You gotta look out the door, like, yo, is it good for me to step foot out my house? Like, you know what I mean?
You drive through Philly and you see a Chinese store, you want something to drink at night. You like, not that one.
Yeah. You gotta be careful.
You can't even pump gas. You can't pump gas.
That's how I went to the setup.
Right.
Still be you can see better.
Yo, man, we salute brothers like you, dog, because you are helping the youth, man. Let them know that, you know what I'm saying, it is another way out, you know what I'm saying? It's just to believe in themselves, yo, because we didn't believe in ourselves at that time.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right. Shit, some of us still don't. We men. You know what I'm saying?
Right. Because we don't know nothing else.
We don't know nothing else.
We haven't seen anything else, but you one of those positive influences in the community, man. And we salute you, bro. For real.
Appreciate it, man. Appreciate it. Seriously, appreciate it. That's getting those compliments. It helps keeps me motivated, keep doing, and want to do more. You know what I'm saying?
I remember seeing. You know what I'm saying, we used to when we was working the night shifts. This nigga was always in the gym, dog, lifting them heavy weights and shit.
Yeah, man. That was my part of my therapy though, you know what I'm saying? Praying, working out. That's part of the things that kept me balanced and kept me focused, you know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So
you got some players that play in D1 right now that's from the hood. They ever like come back to you with some crazy stories like, yo, bro, this is amazing?
Say that last thing again?
I say because I know you train some players that's in like in D1 right now, like the kid that's in Texas A&M, they beat Alabama. Do they ever call you with like crazy stories like, yo, this is wild? Like, because they never been, like, a lot of times they probably never been on a Philly, so they in a whole different city. They experience this college life. You ever hear some like crazy stories?
Yeah.
Believe it?
Yeah, like they be like, again, my young boy, the guy that you just mentioned at Texas A&M, he was a true freshman. You know what I'm saying? He started, got freshman All-American. He be like, yo, it be like little kids writing me letters, like, and it's like, yo, I was in, like, they write me letters saying that, they love my game, they love me, like, you know what I'm saying? He's signing autographs, like, he's signing people autographs that's older than him, you know what I'm saying? Like, after the game, like, he like all the, all the, even like just the women up there, like the girls, they know him, know his plays, know his stats, like, you know what I'm saying? Like,
bro, I honestly never thought about that, yo.
Speaking of that, right? So my young boy Winston, he went to Penn State, and I used to go to the games. After the games, he come up the tunnel, and I like walk back to him. I walk back with him back to his crib. Little kids used to come to his, even me. I would play. Play me doing the best, sir. I used to sign that shit.
It's crazy, bro. Like,
Penn State players, they were like treat you like you royalty. It's so crazy. So when it's about to go there and experience that shit, like,
yo, you literally changing lives, dog. Like, that's one spectrum.
Yeah, appreciate it, man.
Yo, we got Father's Day coming up, man. I got a question. What's the best Father's Day gift you ever got, man?
So honestly, like in my religion, we're not really big on like Father's Day and all that type of stuff. But one thing that one of the kids that not one of them, but it was, I want to say probably like two Father's Days ago, like 2 years ago, I had like all my kids that I coach and train reach out to me, and they all thank me and say Happy Father's Day. And a lot of them like, yo, I wouldn't be here without you. Like that was a good feeling, you know what I'm saying? Like, even though I don't really like do the holiday like that, but it was like, damn, like I'm really, like how you said, like I'm changing lives. These kids really love me, like, you know what I'm saying?
And you probably the only father figure they ever had.
Yeah, a lot of them. Some of them do be having fathers, and that's part of the issue with Philly. Like, some of these kids got fathers, but these fathers be nuts, man. They be corny. You know what I'm saying? Like, I got a quick story. I never get off at 8. I mean, I'm not sure. I know y'all there in Florida, but y'all heard about the Temple kid that got murdered? It was like a robbery. It was like probably like a year ago.
I didn't hear about it.
All right, so it was a Temple kid. It was like it was a young boy. He was robbing a Temple kid. I think young boy 18 now. 18. I'm not gonna say his name on the John, but he used to sit next to me every day at this one school I was working at, right? And I would talk to the young boy every day about his behavior, how he act, and then I would talk to his dad. I would call his dad, like, look, Dad, you got to do this, you got to do that. And the dad, he would never come up to the school. He would never really, help the young boy. He would just baby his son. You know what I'm saying? Son got whatever he wanted. Fast forward a few years later, it's probably like his third or fourth time getting locked up. He get locked up for murdering a Temple kid. You know what I'm saying? And he got a dad. He talked to his dad, and he told me himself. He said, "My dad don't do nothing." He said, "He just give me money, and that's it." So this part.
But he was actually a good kid, though. He just needed somebody, man.
Misguided, yeah. He didn't have nobody to really. He was spoiled. He was a spoiled kid. He did live in a rough neighborhood. Whatever. But he just was a spoiled kid. You know what I'm saying? But he had potential.
Speaking on something like what you're saying, like Kodak Black, I just saw a video of like him and his son on the internet, like he was rapping some like crazy lyrics. Like he a young boy, probably like, so he's saying, like, "I'll shoot your mom, I'll shoot your girl raw." Like, I'm like, that's not how you wait. And everybody hyping it up. I'm like, you can't, like, you know what I mean? That he think he a gangster. He think all he want to do is fuck bitches and stuff like that. Like, that's not how you supposed to raise your child.
What you think about that?
Like, you got. I mean, to me that offended me. I'm like, why you got your young boy up on stage singing the same exact words that you out here singing? They shouldn't even hear this, man. And
you gotta be careful, man, because like, for one, I mean, I get it. We all from the hood. We all, listen to gangster music, gangster rap, whatever you want to call it, drill rap. You know what I'm saying? I get it. But at the same token, like, you gotta have a balance. You gotta be honest and real with your kids. Like, yo, it ain't cool to be a gangster, whatever you want to call it. Like, you know what I'm saying? You got a short lifespan for that. You know what I'm saying? A lot of my homies I grew up with ain't C25, man. Like a lot of them, you know what I'm saying? So
21.
Again, like I said, I from time I was 7th grade until I think my last friend that was murdered, I was 28. So 7th grade to 28, I've been losing friends. And actually, that guy that I'm talking about now, he was the one who we was talking about the whole beat the street thing. Like, yo, we beat the streets, bro. That, you know what I mean? So, you know what I mean? I be telling, like, I ain't, again, it ain't too much I ain't see or do myself. So that whole thug and gang stuff don't be impressing me because I done been through it. I done seen it and did it. You know what I'm saying? So, you know what I mean? I kind of always speak against it. You know what I'm saying? Because ain't nothing thorough about going to jail or dying. You know what I'm saying? So, I'm always an advocate for against that whole mentality, like, you know what I mean? Because
You drink.
You say?
Don't drink.
No, if I don't celebrate Father's Day, you know damn well I don't drink.
No, listen, bro. I'm gonna take a shot to you, bro. I'm gonna take a shot to you, dog. For real, for real. Like I said, you out here changing lives, man. Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna take a shot to you, dog. You know what I'm saying? What's the greatest reward you think that you received from coaching?
Kids going to school for free.
Going to school, out the hood.
Kids going to school for free, man. Like I said, seeing my young boys the one that's at Penn State now, the ones at A&M. I got young boys at Townsend, Sacred Heart, Delaware, any school you could think of, man. It don't even gotta be D1. I don't care if you go D3. Like I got young boy at Del Valle, your old school. Like to see a kid go to school, bro, and I had some influence on that. That's big, bro. Like I don't care where you go, JUCO.
You just changed their life.
What you said earlier, like how the coaches call you. That's why I chose to go with Del Valle, like because you know my dad wasn't around and shit like that. I know you don't celebrate Christmas, but when Christmas came, this nigga called me like good. I'm like, damn, my dad didn't even call me, ask me what I got for Christmas. You know what I mean? Like,
but I'm gonna be real though. I'm gonna be real, bro. These college coaches is snakes. A lot of them are snakes. You know what I'm saying? And they will act like they cool with you. They will act like they care about you. All to do that just to get you into a school. And I'm not saying that's all of them. But I've been around and I've been meeting and I've been talking to a lot of college coaches over the past years. I done see college coaches act like they love a kid, and that coach might go to another school and don't even talk to the kid no more. You know what I'm saying? Hold on, look, quick story, right? I had one of my safeties, right? He was supposed to commit to UMass, right? There was a coach there at UMass. And he was showing the young boy love, like, yeah, you my guy, I'm gonna have you up under my wing. We practice the same religion, we gonna be cool, right? UMass get a transfer from Notre Dame, a safety. So they take the safety from Notre Dame, and then they don't take my young boy no more. You know that same coach ain't had the balls to call my young boy and tell him. He got somebody else to call.
They didn't answer the call when you called, like, yo, what's up?
He got somebody else to call and say, yo, you don't got to come up here no more. We're going to take the kid from Notre Dame.
Wow. That's heartbreaking.
Well, I guess, I mean, that's B3 doing different. But Greco, he still hit me today. Be like, yo, bro, how you doing? I see you got a daughter there. Like, I'll fuck with him today. You know, I went to Cheney afterwards.
A lot of the smaller schools, the D3, the D2 schools, those coaches kind of stay in touch more, you know what I'm saying? Because it's not so much, you know, they get paid and stuff. But once you're on that D1 level, bro, it's all business, bro. You got coaches making millions of dollars. I know position coaches making $400,000-$500,000 a year, bro. Like they,
position.
You know what I'm saying? Position coaches, bro.
Well, we want to thank you for coming on today, man. If they want to get some training, you down in Philly. If you want to travel to Philly, let me know where they can find you at.
Find me at Coach Nah 2. Coach NAH the number 2. That's my Instagram. You can follow me there and on Twitter, the same @name, Coach NAH the number 2. Follow me on those two platforms and hit me up, and I'm gonna get you right.
Yes, sir.
Thank you for coming on. You got your boy here, 2 3 Trees. We got Shell over there. Yeah, man.
Show Trevon, man.
Next week, man.
Let's go.
Gas Radio.
Gas.